Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all haven't had much of anything, or any of these celebrities that I, really had much to say about in the past few days, y'all. And then he pops up. So y'all know how much. If y'all seen any of those videos that I made about Diddy, y'all know how much I've always despised that man from day one. I don't despise Birdman as much as I do Diddy, but I still despise him. Like I never liked Birdman. Like from day one, I never liked him. He was the only one in Cash Money that I never cared for. I even Slim was even cool. You ain't even see Slim too much. But him, Face had to be, he was like Diddy, had to be all over the place, all up in the videos and all of that. He had to be doing all of that. And then y'all see um how Hot Boy, how to break up, you know what I'm saying, pretty much how to break up a Hot Boy went. We know what happened with each member, and then we know why they all left and Lil Wayne stayed. And the way that he did, he treated Lil Wayne like Lil Wayne was carried after everybody left Cash Money. Lil Wayne pretty much carried Cash Money on his back for like a few years until he got Drake and Nicki Minaj and a few, the Young Money thing when he had that going on. But for a few years after everybody else left Cash Money, Lil Wayne carried Cash Money on his back. So for Baby, Birdman, or whoever, for him to had did Lil Wayne the way that he did, that was foul. That was foul. And like I said, I never liked him from the jump. And that just, you know what I'm saying? That was foul. That man carried, that was foul the way that he treated him. So you think that people would get old, when they get older, they get wiser. But it's not the same for some of these niggas. Because this dude, what is he pushing 60? Like, how old is he? He like 50 something? Like, how old is he? Like, for real, for real. But why would you go? Now, first of all, the inmates are telling you that they want books. Like, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Like, they're telling you they want books to study with, they want to read. And his reply, his response to them was, you know what I'm saying, y'all? He's a band to me. B.A.N. So my black folks, y'all should know what I'm saying. He is a band. He is one of the prime examples of a band. Y'all, so anywho, y'all, let me read this article. It says Birdman slam for telling inmates they don't need books. Just the caption alone, just that. Like before I even initially, before I read the article or whatever, y'all, just when I saw that, when I saw the caption right there, I knew I had to say something about it because it just made me cringe. It just made me cringe. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just made me cringe, y'all. So anywho, a clip has gone viral of Birdman speaking to inmates at Orleans Parish Prison. In a short clip, Birdman is heard saying, "So whatever choice we make, we gotta live with it." Before an inmate responds, asking Birdman to help them acquire books for them to read and study after the Cash Money Records boss offered help. "How can I help y'all? Because I have enough power to make that happen," Birdman told them. We need we need inside help as far as literature for these guys having books to read, the inmate told him. So Birdman's okay, so this is what he's saying. Okay, we need books to read. Birdman, you think books gonna help you? Or so let me play this video, y'all. We have no access to. We have no access. I have enough power to make that happen. Okay, well, we need inside help for as literature for these guys having books to read upon the criminal. So you think read books on? I know different than reading books. That's some, y'all. I had to hold my mouth. I had to hold my mouth. I was about to say something that YouTube probably was for damn sure gonna flag me for. But y'all, he is, y'all, a whole lot of y'all know what I'm thinking. A whole lot of y'all already know what I'm thinking. He's such an embarrassment. He's such to the black race. I'm starting to look at, and it is what it is, y'all. I don't care how anybody feel about what I'm about to say right now, but I'm starting to look at a whole lot of, I don't want to be embarrassed by y'all, but it's starting to be that way. It's almost like some of us just set out to just to be as ignorant or to look as ignorant as possible. And that's what I feel like with him. Well, not just him, not just him. It's a whole lot of them. But since he's the subject right now, he's definitely one of them that I feel like that about. Like, you are an embarrassment. Just don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Just be quiet, because every time you open up your mouth, some bullshit come out. Every single time. And y'all, he just make me cringe so bad, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, okay, hold on, y'all. Let me finish with this article, y'all, and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so it says you think having books is gonna, no disrespect to reading books, Birdman said. The video cuts off before we hear how the inmates responded. Fans roasted Birdman in the comment section. This is why we can't have everyone do these kind of speaking engagements. Exactly. Exactly, because you're going speaking to inmates at a prison. You're supposed to be going in there with words of encouragement, and you know what I'm saying? They know who you are. They know who you are. And then still, at the end of the day, by them even knowing who you are, they were still asking for books. They could have asked them for anything. They could have asked them for anything. They could have said anything. They're asking for books, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. They're asking for books. And see, that's what I'm saying. Who said this? This is how I felt. If any of y'all saw that video that I made a couple of months back about that high school, I think in St. Louis, that invited Sexxy Red to come and speak to the students. I felt like that's what I had to make a video about that for, because why would you invite somebody? Why would you invite Sexy Red to come and talk to these students? What is it that she gonna say? All she talking about is what she talk about. What kind of encouragement? What can she do for these students? You know what I'm saying? What kind of words of encouragement can she tell these people? Positive words of encouragement, something that won't have them going out there prostituting or selling drugs or doing whatever, running around talking about STDs and all of that. And I feel like that about Birdman. Like, who asked him, or who said something about him coming to this prison to talk to these inmates? To talk to these inmates, and he telling a whole bunch of they all black. They all black. He telling them, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't, y'all. Okay, so anyway, the next comment said, did bro go in to help or make them feel worse? Exactly. Because I would have felt bad leaving up out of there. I for real, me personally, I for real, if I had anything for Birdman, it probably would have been gone at that point, because you talking to me like I'm an imbecile. You talking to me like I'm too stupid to want to learn, or I'm too stupid to read books, or I know that, or pretty much like he's saying that, you reading a book, you talking about reading a book, but then when you get up out of here, you're not gonna be you ain't gonna be reading no books. You're not gonna be doing whatever it is that he trying to say, or y'all. Oh my god, y'all. Okay, so this one right here, a third viewer wrote, I don't know why niggas here laughing. This is shockingly insane, and that's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. People look at this and think it's funny. Our own kind. Our own kind. We look at this and we think it's funny. We think it's hilarious. We think it's hilarious. But yet we keep talking about what's going on out here in these streets and what could be done to better people, pretty much. You have these guys you know what I'm saying, that's locked up. A whole lot of them have hope, especially if they don't have a whole lot of time. A whole lot of them had a thought process that they might want to come home and want to do something different. They don't want to be locked up all their lives. They don't want to be going back and forth to jail all their lives. What's wrong with some books? What's wrong with somebody wanting to read? What's wrong with somebody wanting to read? Absolutely nothing at all. And it's like I look at this right here, y'all, and it just makes me think of that's where all of these broads that's coming up. Because one thing that I'm getting sick of with social media is why are there all of these posts, some chick, some broad or whatever saying, um, I don't like men with 9 to 5 jobs. Or I saw one that said, a man who cooks is sassy. You know what I'm saying? And then because I could see somebody saying, as you know, somebody who know how to read, they sassy, or somebody that know how to, they will make it sound like a thing because somebody want to know how to read. That's like somebody wanting to know how to read, and you keep putting them down. Like, I don't know why you trying to read. You ain't never know how to read before. You ain't gonna never know how to read. That's how I'm looking at it with Birdman. Now, granted, the video did cut off. We didn't hear what the inmate had to say back to him, and we did not hear his reply of what he said back to the inmate. But for that video to be cut, for somebody that had cut that video off, and they didn't cut the video off right there. This is all that we're gonna see. That means something had to be jacked up, even more jacked up off of that the person decided to cut the video right there. Because why you ain't let us see, why you didn't let us see or hear, you know what I'm saying, the inmates reply back to Birdman and Birdman's reply back to the inmate. Because maybe Birdman didn't sound as ignorant as what I'm thinking. But from this video clip right here, from what we've all seen, unless somebody else seen a longer clip and they know what happened, but I haven't. This is just what I seen. So where this cut off at? This making him ignorant to me. This is making him super ignorant to me, and it's no surprise. He's always been ignorant to me. He's always been ignorant to me, and I don't care about all of that. Well, he rich, he has money, and yada yada. Because people, when you talking about when they're hurt because you're talking about their favorite celebrity or somebody who cares nothing about them, they don't even know about their existence, but they want to say something to me because I'm saying something about, you know what I'm saying, because that's your favorite celebrity. And it's always this, well, at least he rich, he got money. You don't know what my circumstances are. You don't know what my financial status is. You know nothing about me. You know nothing about me. How do you know? Now, I'm not Birdman rich. I'm not nowhere near Birdman rich, but that's what I'm saying. How you knew? For you to come and tell me something like that, you gonna come throw his money back up in my face like that's supposed to make it better. Like he's not ignorant or he's not whatever I said he is because he has money. It's a whole lot of ignorant, dumb people out there with money. It's a whole lot of them. A whole lot of them. So that means nothing to me. He's still ignorant. At the end of the day, he's still ignorant. He can be rich and all of that, but he's still ignorant. So, and then these are people that people look up to. These are people that people they allow their kids to look up to these people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. And you, your kid is walking around with the mentality that, what this dude is talking about is right. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's a good thing that these guys in this prison, they all look old enough and they all look, old enough to make their own decisions about certain things. So but it might be a dummy or something that's in the group that if it went down the way that I'm thinking it went down, it might be a dummy in a group that might be saying to itself like, yeah, he might be right. I don't need to know how to read. I don't need to read books. It might be a dummy in that audience, in that crowd that's thinking that way. But like I said, they some grown men, and they said that they want books. Let them get books. Let them get books. Don't down them. Don't talk about them. You talking about no disrespect to reading books, But it was the disrespect when come on, y'all. But anyway, y'all, that's all that I had to say about that because I just can't with him. I never can with him. I never could with him. And I still can't. Like he just getting like I said at the beginning of this video, you think that when people age, when people get older, they're supposed to get wiser. But it's almost like some people get older and I don't know, you get older as far as your age, but your mind and mentality is still at 20 years ago or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at him. But anyway, y'all, I'm done with all of that. Thank y'all for watching my video. I'm out.